Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz 2. A week ago today, the aftermath. We're going to talk about it all. The performance from AJ, the lack of performance from Ruiz, what the critics have said, what AJ has said since. Watch this video.
Hi, I'm Dan Hamilton, former British light welterweight boxing champion.
I'm Dan Sarkozy, professional boxer.
And what can I say? Listen, we've already told you already that we don't. To be a boxing expert, you can get predictions wrong on fights. It doesn't predict anything. We explain why, so we're not feeling bad about that. We're glad we were wrong.
First prediction wrong was probably the biggest fight this year, but we've never been so happy. What a role model AJ is for the sport.
Yeah.
And can I just say, I think I've been in boxing 15, 16 years, followed it my whole life. I have never seen anyone change their style, their physicality, their mindset like that and be effective. Now, a lot of people, Darren included, compared this rematch to Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran 2.
Did anyone else do that as well?
Yeah, a few people have done that. And I see the point. You catch him quick on the rematch when he's partying, when he's overweight. You fought him wrong in the first fight. You box as the brawler in the second and you win. But Sugar Ray Leonard was always a boxer. AJ boxed Ruiz in the first fight the same way he's boxed his whole career. AJ has never shown me anything to make me think he could do. The reason I picked Ruiz to win was because they were the exact changes I thought AJ needed to make, but he'd never shown me anything to show that he could do them. And he transformed everything in 6 months. I cannot praise him enough.
Yeah, well, listen, like I said, it's not that surprising, right? Because all AJ did was went back to his amateur self, so we know he can do it. But then you kind of forget the amateurs, don't you? You're doing it.
I don't think he boxed that in the amateurs. He was always robotic and hit hard in the amateurs. The way he was light on his feet, mixing his shapes, breaking the rhythm, mixing up the jabs, leading with the hook. I'd never seen it.
Oh yeah, to the magnitude, the level of it is complete different fire. But I mean, just he went back to the hit and move theory, the hitting and moving thing, which. Yeah, he didn't move as much in the amateurs, did he? He wasn't that much on his bike.
He changed his boxing technique and he changed his physicality. All the people here who train with us at the University of Boxing were asking me, Dan, what do you think? I said, listen, he needs to go running. He looks like a weightlifter. He doesn't look like a boxer. Even his physique changed on the...
He lived it,
And what a role model he is for the sport.
I would have changed my prediction if I knew that Anthony Joshua was going to come in at 17 stone and he was at 20 stone. I swear to God I would have. Because that would have meant, he's actually worked on what mattered, right?
And that was another weird thing. You mentioned the weight. There was photos of Ruiz training before the fight, looking slimmer than usual.
Yeah, I seen him
coming heavy.
Pads. I seen him hitting pads and he looked like a machine. I don't know when it was dated, but I saw him hitting pads. He was looking like a machine, talking a lot of smack in the face off. What do you call it? Head to head, talking a lot of smack in the head to head, and I just got drawn.
How good is Anthony Joshua?
Do you know what? Yeah. Look, let's be real. Yeah, we are in a state of probably we have the worst set of heavyweights in levels in capability at the moment in the last 100 years, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
So
I mean, you had times when Larry Holmes ruled the division, but there was fighters then. There will be champions now.
Yeah. So now we've got the likes. So from you can say someone of the capability and someone of the level of, let's just say Wilder is someone who's recognised as a force in boxing. Now, if you put Wilder up to say George Foreman in his prime, or Muhammad Ali, or Mike Tyson, or even Trevor Berbick. You're thinking to yourself that the boxing game is wide open, right? So how does Anthony Joshua again? I'm not gonna call him limited in a disrespectful way. I'm gonna call him limited in the respect of what he is capable of in his limitations. He's quite handy, quite useful, right? Because he's probably one of the hardest hitters of all time.
Yeah, his record shows that anyway.
Yeah, but I mean the last fight. Breaking rhythms, changing. He did a lot. He did a few intelligent things there. But what was his intelligence? What was his level of boxing IQ and a level of intelligence compared to someone like Tyson Fury?
Do you think he beats Tyson Fury?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna probably make him never wrong prediction, but I would bet on Fury.
Do you know what? After what AJ did last Saturday, against Ruiz in the rematch, I'm never backing against him again. I'm not going to say I think he's going to beat Fury, but I'm not going to turn around and say Fury. Before that last Saturday, what I saw there, AJ had never shown me anything to make me think he could beat Fury.
Alright, come on, let's put you on the spot now. Think about it now. Okay, cool. So we said Anthony Joshua, right? We've seen two Anthony Joshuas, right? We've seen the Anthony Joshua that comes forward, not that much head movement. He puts his shots together quite well. I feel that he could be countered. I've always said this before. Dylan White caught him with the left hook coming in, that he's open to a left hook when he's throwing his shots. He's slightly a bit front-footed, right? When he's throwing his punches, right? He doesn't break his combos up with 3 punches and a defense or a pull. He just throws his punches, right? Then you've got the Anthony Joshua that does a bit of boxing kind of thing. Now, there was parts of it that looked a bit sexy, but there was parts of it like that are a bit kind of like basic, fundamental, the basic.
That's the heavyweight division, I feel, though.
Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas, you know what I mean? Like the bad boy jab, the bad boy jab, like, Muhammad Ali would go boop, 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 and move with the jab. Anthony Joshua's jab was a bit kind of stiff.
It was still a bit robotic,
robotic, you know what I mean? And we should going to get away with that with the shorter man. As opposed to, have you seen how many different, look how many different jabs, Klitschko, look how many different ways.
You don't even have to go to Larry Holmes.
Forget Larry Holmes. Let's just talk about Klitschko, because Klitschko was still taught him by one of the great masters, right? So we still had this secret knowledge, right? The secret knowledge, when you know a bad boy fighter is someone that can change the variation of the way they jab. That makes sense? And every now and again, actually, no, Anthony Joshua was throwing a flip jab every now and again. He did actually throw it, actually, didn't he?
Very rarely.
Very rarely, but it wasn't something that's like, you know what I mean? It wasn't enough to go right.
The rhythm was varied more than the variation.
Which will improve by the next fight. But we all know about improving. There's guys who's been Fury's been jabbing, throwing 4 or 5 different jabs from the way of time. I remember him fighting Derek Chisora, him walking. So he's got never bona fide professional, and him walking in doing this, rubbing his face and just going like that, throwing the jab like that, and catching him with it, and just, you know what I mean? And to catch a never bona fide to turn your back on a never bona fide professional and take a walk. And
shows skill.
Yeah, and it shows that not just that confidence, and to show where your level is, and to show that you are a complete and utter control. And I think for the first 3 or 4 rounds, you may see a very competitive fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. But I just think that the class, the experience, and his confidence and his boxing IQ would take over. But that's just my prediction.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Robert McCracken as well. It never sat well with me, the slating he got after the first fight. And these improvements, who else would have had a big role to play in them? Guys, AJ, Ruiz, Wilder, Fury, rate them below in the comments. We want to see what order you put these guys in. Please like the video if you like watching it, and keep an eye out for the next one. Nice one.